The leader I'll be discussing today is Leona Helmsley, also referred to as the Queen of Mean. Helmsley was a multi-billionaire real estate tycoon who generated her billions through her vast collection of real estate connections, in addition to her late husband, Harry Helmsley, who was very well known throughout the hospitality industry. She began her career as a condominium broker, which led her to begin involvement with the then-married real estate entrepreneur, Harry Helmsley. 2 years later, she joined one of Harry's brokerage firms, Brown Harris Stevens, as senior vice president. It is said that under her influence, Harry steered his empire to the conversion of apartment buildings into condominiums. They later directed their concentration on the hotel industry, establishing the Helmsley Palace Hotel on Madison Avenue in New York City. Together, the Helmsley built a New York real estate empire. This empire was most notably comprised of 230 Park Avenue, the Empire State Building, and the Tudor City apartment complex on the east side, as well as the Helmsley Sphere Incorporated, their management and leasing business. The pair developed several properties that included the Helmsley Palace Hotel, the New York Helmsley Hotel, the Park Lane Hotel, and other various hotels across the nation. By the beginning of 1989, Leona Helmsley directly controlled 23 hotels in the Helmsley chain. The chain featured Leona in a multitude of advertising campaigns that portrayed her as the queen of demands that wanted nothing short of the best for her guests. It was known in the industry that even the slightest mistake could be grounds for termination. Helmsley was often known to shout insults and obscenities at the employees she was choosing to fire. On August 30th, 1989, Helmsley was convicted on 1 count of conspiracy to defraud the United States, 3 counts of tax evasion, 3 counts of filing false personal tax returns, 16 counts of assisting in the filing of false corporate and partnership tax returns, and 10 counts of mail fraud. She died of congestive heart failure at the age of 87 on August 20th, 2007. Leona Helmsley's leadership style would be considered autocratic leadership. Autocratic leadership is defined as an authoritarian leadership style that is exemplified when a leader dictates all policies and procedures, determines what goals are to be achieved, and directly controls all activities without receiving any meaningful input from subordinates. Helmsley's autocratic leadership style was what made the Helmsley hotel chain a leading brand in the industry and is the reason for immense success, but not without a cost. Her autocratic style of leadership scraped away the dignity of every Helmsley hotel employee, from the housekeeping staff to top executives. She treated every subordinate with little to no respect and had no regard of the personal life of the employees. I do not believe in Leona Helmsley's leadership style. She had no respect for her subordinates and only cared about her own personal agenda of making herself as rich as possible. While she was widely successful, I do not believe this type of leadership style is an appropriate way to run a business. You can still run a multi-billion-dollar industry without destroying the spirit of every single person under you. It creates a hostile work environment that can be enjoyed by no one. Leona Helmsley died of congestive heart failure at the age of 87 on August 20th, 2007. Since no clear successor of the Helmsley Empire had been named, Helmsley properties were sold by her estate and renamed. The most notable sale by her estate was the New York Helmsley Hotel to Host Hotels and Resorts in 2011 for $313.5 million. The new owners contracted with Westin Hotels to manage the property. The hotel still stands today as the Westin New York Grand Central Hotel.